Hi, welcome to Miss Music, or welcome back to Miss Music. Now on this channel I'm usually looking at music that may have passed people by, but the tracks I'm looking at today are definitely tracks that have passed me by. So I thought, with the nominations for the Mercury Music Prize announced, I would take a look at these albums, and I realised I just don't have time. It would take at least 10 hours to listen to them all, and listening to them all just once wouldn't do them justice. So I thought what I'll do is, on this video, just go through each one and play a track from the album and listen to it along with you, because I have not heard any of these albums. I have not heard any of these tracks. If you're not from the UK, the Mercury Prize is a prize given each year for the best British or Irish release. And it's a really interesting prize, because I think what happens is artists can nominate themselves, and then there's a jury of music experts who pick a shortlist, and they always come up with a really interesting shortlist. So I think this video is going to be quite long, as there are quite a few tracks to get through, and as I say, I'm listening to them in real time along with you. So let's have a look. The first album, I've got everything written here, so I'm going to have to look at the computer screen, is from CMAT, CMAT, who is a singer and multi-instrumentalist, I think, from Ireland. It's an album that is new to me, and I thought what we could do is listen to one of the single releases, the highest charting single, which is called Euro Country, which is the name of the album. So let's have a listen.
Card is card on my aim of Mara will make boola. The count for love a gun, yeah. August passing tuck new. I am needs to ekta. It's still in my hand, my head. Need a fuck as a sky. Make me all in well. Yeah.
I must say, if I didn't know she was from Ireland, I would say she was American. I'm just going to pause it there. I'm liking it. It's not bad. I get why it's called Euro Country now. It's got that kind of very American country music feel to it with the slide guitar. But looking at this, there's still a minute and a half or so to go. And I must say I'm beginning to lose a bit of interest. But let's carry on. Okay, so if you know the album, let me know what you think about it. It's something I would listen to. I'm going to listen to that album. But is it going to win the Mercury Award? I don't think so. It's fine, but I don't know. It didn't do it for me. The next track then is from Emma Jean Thackray, who's originally from Leeds, who has been described by The Guardian as a musical polymath. So that's interesting in itself. The album is called Weirdo. I don't think there was any singles released from this, or I couldn't find any. So we're going to have a look at the track Wanna Die.
I don't wanna die, I just wanna sleep a while.
Okay, just stopping it there. I mean, just in like seconds, it is capturing me. It's not what I was expecting. It already sounds great, but let's carry on.
Webb for all the times I do.
Okay. I mean, that's something. After just listening to that one track, I immediately want to listen to the rest of the album, to the point where I'm thinking, let's stop the video and just have a listen to this album. That has got to be a contender. It's really interesting, really different. Unlike CMAT, which is CMAT was fine, but this, to me, is much more interesting. I just didn't quite know where the track was going. I really loved the sound. It kind of reminded me, and maybe this is just me and my strange brain, of this kind of late 80s jazz funk, level 42 vibe to it. You could imagine a Mark King bass line running along that. Just something about the production, I think. I really like it. I really think that one could win. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is FKA Twigs. I haven't heard this album, but I did listen to one of her albums. I think it was called Magdalene in 2019. I'm not hugely familiar with her music, but I know she's very now. So I'm not sure how you pronounce this, Eusexua. The album and the track I'm going to play is Eusexua because it has Earth Eater on background vocals. And Earth Eater, I think, is someone who's very, very interesting. Okay, so it's the first track on the album, so, maybe it's there to really pull us in, so let's see what it's like. Okay, so again, it's only been like a few seconds, but I am really intrigued by this. The sound is just great. I mean, her voice, the changes in tone in her voice, just in this very small segment, is really, really captivating. I am liking this.
And if they ask you, say
just pause it there for a sec. I mean, just listening to this song with headphones on is brilliant. I recently bought a new pair of headphones, the Bowers and Wilkins P8s, and it just sounds brilliant. It sounds really, really good. It's like this music has been made for these headphones. It's brilliant.
And if they ask you, say you feel it, but hold it low. Eusexua, people always told me that I take my love too far, then refuse to help me. I was on the edge of something greater than before, but nobody told me. Eusexua.
Okay, Eusexua, that's how you pronounce it, apparently. For some reason, I kind of thought FKA Twigs was, I don't know, very poppy, a bit like Dua Lipa. I hadn't really listened to her stuff. It's so much more than that. Just that one track is staggering. I really, really liked it. And that's definitely going to be another album that I'm going to be listening to all this week. And I think, I don't know, I thought Gene Thackray, yeah, really good, really liked it. But this is, it's just got so many elements to it. Is the rest of the album like this? I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, I think this could win. I think this is probably the winner. And this is what I usually do. I watch the Mercury Awards live. I haven't heard most of the songs, and everyone plays a track, and I'm thinking, that's going to win, that's going to win. But I think this could win. But let's have a look at the next one coming up. Is Fontaines D.C. And it's another band from Ireland, from Dublin. Again, it's a band I've kind of heard of a lot, but I don't know them. I don't know what their sound is like. I'm kind of imagining they're more of a indie band. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Just to set this up. So the album is called Romance, and I'm going to play the track Romance. Why not? Let's have a listen to this.
Darkness again, in with the pigs in the pen. God knows I love the screws in my head. I will be beside you till you're dead.
Okay, I think I was expecting something a bit more kind of guitar indie type band. This is much more interesting than that. One of the things I really love here is that the singer, I don't know who the lead singer is, but he's singing with an Irish accent, not kind of covering that up or trying to sound British or American. I really like that.
Deep in the night, I can find that maybe my goodness has died. I prayed for your kindness, had on a spit, and maybe romance is a place. Yeah, maybe romance is a place.
Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. That sounds really great. I love the kind of just the atmosphere that track has created. Do I think that's going to win? I don't think it's going to win. I still think FKA Twigs, that track we just listened to, was so much more complex and interesting. This is great, but it's not that. Jacob Alon is another artist that I must admit I've never heard of, and I think that's the nice thing about the Mercury Awards is that there's a few artists on here that are just releasing their first album. This album is called In Limerence, and I had to look up what limerence meant. I'd never heard of this word before, but it's a very intense infatuation with somebody else. So what track to listen to? Again, I don't know what was released here as a single or if anything was released as a single. So I'm going to go for the track of Amber. Okay, I wasn't going to pause that one or say anything. It was just too nice, I think, to stop. I really like that, and that's their first album. I really, really do like that. I don't like comparing new artists to established artists, but that's the way our brain works. When we hear something new, we kind of first of all lump it with similar sounding artists, and obviously then we begin to differentiate the sound a lot more. But you can't help feeling there's a feel of Sufjan Stevens here in the voice, just in the way the music's put together, and all those kind of very small sounds that creep in and creep out of the mix. It's just a really nice song. Okay, the next one then is Joe Webb. I never heard of Joe Webb, but I looked him up on Wikipedia, and he's a pianist, and that's all I know. So it's a kind of, again, I'm I don't know what track to play. I don't think there's any singles from this album, but I'm going to play the track 100 Years of Bill and Lil, just because I think that sounds nice. So this seems to have a more kind of jazzy feel to it. It's very different from the other tracks. And if you watch this channel, you know I really love the bass. I used to play the bass guitar. And that bass just sounds amazing. I just wonder who is playing that bass. I don't think it tells me on here. No, it doesn't tell me who the other musicians are. If you know, let me know, because I'd really love to know who's playing that double bass. I don't know, listening to this, if you're listening to this on the computer, I don't know what the sound sounds like, but I was just a bit taken aback there. That when the drums came in, it sounded like something was scurrying around in my living room, and I was a bit shocked for a second. That sound is great. Okay, I really love that. It was such a great track. I said at the beginning it's kind of jazzy, but it is, but also slightly, I guess, modern classical. It reminded me a little bit. I was kind of searching my memory, and I still can't remember the guy's first name. Oh, yes, I can. I think I had some records by Aaron Copland, And I think, if I'm making the right connection, it reminds me a bit of Aaron Copland. I love the way the bass just kind of comes in. The bass sound is so brilliant, and then it goes and it comes back in a bit later for what reason we don't know. And the drums there were really great. I really like that kind of weird shuffling sound in the background. I think if they go for a kind of left field album, this could possibly win. I think it's in with a good chance. Okay, the next album is by someone called Martin Carthy, and again, to my shame, I have never heard of Martin Carthy, and it's just quite a lot of albums on here which are the artists I haven't heard of, and that's great because I mean the nice thing with the Mercury Award is you're discovering new artists, and they are at an exceptional level, not a level of popularity, just exceptional musicians and songwriters. So the minimal information I found about Martin Carthy is, well, the thing that interests me the most is that he is 84 years old. So I guess the oldest person on this list, and I'm not sure if he's the oldest person to have been nominated for the Mercury Prize. Now, I'm just going to put up this album here. I had a look at the tracks on this, and I do know one of the tracks, which is the Handsome Cabin Boy, and I know this because it is it's on a B-side of a Kate Bush single, so I'm not going to play that one. So I thought I'd choose this track, High Germany, which sounds very interesting. It's High, H-I-G-H, not H-I. So let's have a play of this. So just, I'm sorry to stop it, but just in those first seconds, I mean, this is someone that has been playing guitar for a long time. That's not some kind of generic guitar sound or generic guitar style. That already just smacks of personality in those first few bars. Feet, they are so tender, I cannot march away. And besides, my dearest Willie, I am with child by thee, not fitting for the war, my love, in high Germany. I'll buy for you a horse, my love, on it you shall ride. All my delight shall be in riding by your side. We'll stop at every alehouse, we'll drink when we are dry. We'll be true to one another, marry by and by. Oh, cursed be those cruel wars, ever they should rise. Out of merry England, pressed many's the man likewise. They pressed my true love from me, likewise my brothers three, and sent them to the war, my love, in high Germany.
My friends I do not value, foes I do not fear. Now my love has left me, I wander far and near. And when my baby is born, smiling on my knee, I'll think on lovely Willie in high Germany. Oh Polly, love, oh Polly, the rout has now begun. We must go a-marching to the beating of the drum. Oh, dress yourself all in your best, come along with me. We'll go and fight those cruel wars in high Germany.
Okay, again, that's incredible. I mean, that's just one guy and a guitar, and so much expressivity from the guitar and from his voice. It's interesting to me because, you know, a lot of the bands I like growing up as teenagers, these artists now are in their 70s, late 70s, and I made a video of Roger Waters' latest album, his live album, and one of the negative things, kind of negative things, I suppose, about that is that there are some tracks on there that he's obviously not singing live, whether or not they are recordings of him singing versions of the songs in earlier days, or they are him singing live in a studio and then that being used on the live set. You know, that kind of, I get why he's doing it, but it's a bit problematic. But having said that, there are tracks on that album where he is obviously singing live, and you can tell that just by the sheer difference in his voice. He's, 79, I think? And some of those songs like Wish You Were Here, are just much more profound with that older sounding voice. And that's, I think, what you really get here with Martin Carthy. You know, the age has really brought these, I don't know if it's an album of traditional folk ballads, let me know if you know, but it's really kind of really breathes life into those songs. Okay, I don't think he's going to win. So, I mean, that would be interesting if he did, but I don't think that's going to win. The next artist, I hope I'm not mispronouncing his name, is Salieu. It's someone I've not heard of again. I think it's a rap artist, and that's kind of a genre that, you know, I listen to occasionally, but I'm not steeped in that kind of genre of music. So let's check this out. I think there is a single from this that was released. I've written it down somewhere. Yeah, Round and Around. So let's play that one and see what that sounds like.
I just wanna let you know I can never let you go. So I know you must know, baby, you're my vibe and home. Baby, you're inside my soul. Let me hold you tight and slow. Round and round we go, round and round we go.
I love the way that you hold yourself. I pray daily for your peace and health. Overcame so much, I love your strength. Even when the world it moves so tense. I love the way that you're so content. Hardship give you deep knowledge. Come to me when you seek solace. My empress, you are my palace. Me and you, no ego. How can I fail when I trust you? Wanna feel your spirit, man, I let go. Baby, come here, let me hug you. Cause when you feel pain, I feel it too. Anything will make it through. Bad man, you know what I do. Run around, but I still need you.
I just wanna let you know I can never let you go. So I know you must know, baby, you're my vibe and home. Baby, you're inside my soul. Let Let me hold you tight and slow. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Allow love to take control. And let's plant and see them go. Baby, let me give you a show. Baby, where you go, I go. Baby, you're inside my soul. Let me hold you tight and slow. Round and round we go. Round and round we go.
I know love makes you vulnerable, and it scares me too. But the way you make me feel is unexplainable. All my life I've always been misunderstood. I understand what I mean to you. My heart feels heavy when you're miserable. I put it on my life, I see it for you. Kind-hearted, smart-minded, beauty. The way you treat me make me see clearly. The way you talk to me like you're trying to heal me. I'm sorry that I'm complicated. I'm sorry that I'm such a burden. Lady, you are strong and you're respected. Hope that you never feel neglected. Woman, you my queen, my baby, my boo. Round the world, but my home's in you.
I just wanna let you know I can never let you go. So I know you must know. Baby, you're my vibe and home. Baby, you're inside my soul. Let me hold you tight and slow. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Allow love to take control. And let's plant and see them go. Baby, let me give you a show. Baby, where you go, I go. Baby, you're inside my soul. Let me hold you tight and slow. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. So my baby, so my go-go, my father. So my baby, so my go-go, my father.
Okay, I mean that one, it's not really my cup of tea. I think, you know, just a couple of minutes into it, I was getting a bit bored. It's nice though. The rapping part is interesting, and it's nice. It's a kind of very, it's. I thought the rapping part was interesting, and it's nice. It's a kind of very positive message about relationships and about women. But I don't know, just that kind of repeated singing part I found a bit tedious after a while. I don't think that's going to win. Maybe the other tracks on the album are better than that one. Sometimes things that are released as a single are not the best tracks on the album. They're just appealing to the kind of widest number of people. Okay. Next up on the list, PinkPantheress, which is a very cool name. This is Victoria Walker. She comes from Bath. I think this is her third album, perhaps. And we're going to listen to the track Illegal.
My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by some people. Hey, ooh, is this illegal? Hey, ooh, it feels illegal. I've saw her quite a few times with paranoia. Oh, I should name it, don't know what I should call you. Hey, ooh, here's 20 for you. Hey, we're getting high around the corner. Wow. One after one,
Okay, that to me, I mean, I'm not listening to a lot of kind of pop music, but it seems to me it kind of sounds very much like a lot of the pop music that's about at the moment. Nice, catchy song, highly overproduced. I hate that kind of super clinical sound that a lot of pop music has now. Didn't really do much for me. It's fine, it's nice, but it's not making me want to listen to the rest of the album, and I don't think I'll be listening to any more of that. I don't think that one's going to win. The next one then is a band that I finally have heard of before and do know. It's Pulp. I think I'm right in saying that Pulp have won this before, or they've definitely been nominated before. Pulp is one of these bands that I've never really got into. I kind of appreciate them more than being a fan of them, but I do love Jarvis Coker's voice, and I saw him sing Tina Turner's Private Dancer live. He was a guest of the pianist Chili Gonzalez, and his voice is so special. It really is unique. So let's have a look at the single. This is called Spike Island. I've never heard it. It's fairly long. Let's see how this goes. Just sorry to stop it there, but there is just something incredible about his voice that really makes you want to listen to the lyrics, to what he's saying. It's very interesting.
Not a shaman or a showman, ashamed I was selling the rights. I took a breather and decided not to ruin my life. I was conforming to a cosmic design, I was playing to time until I walked back to the garden of earthly delights. I was born to perform, it's a calling. I exist to do this, shouting and pointing. And by the way, it's my island, come alive. And by the way, it's time I'll get it right. Oh. No one will ever understand it, and no one will ever have the last word, because it's not something you could ever say. So swivel. It's a guess, no idea. It's a feeling, not a voice in my head. Just a feeling.
I really like that guitar part. It's something very melancholic about it, something a little bit sad, and it's kind of special to be able to do that. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It sounds like Pulp. But I guess it's kind of difficult to have that kind of long hiatus from music as a band and then get back together and produce something which is still sounding fresh, and that does sound fresh and interesting. That's kind of nice. I don't think that's going to win, but we'll see. I noticed looking at the track listing, there is a track with Chili Gonzalez, so I'd be interested to hear what that sounds like. Never been a big fan of Pulp, so it's not going to be, out of all these albums that I've been listening to, that's not going to be the first I go back to. Next on the list is Sam Fender, and I've already listened to Sam Fender's album, and I've made a video about that, so I'm not going to play a track from that. I did not like it. I mean, I really didn't like it. I found it just dull. I was quite bored after a while. I think the point I made is that the songs he's writing are quite deep, they're quite emotional, but then they're set to this kind of very dull music that almost restrains them. The music isn't reflecting, I think, the nature of the song. So I didn't like that. Maybe I'm missing something with Sam Fender. He's on here, and most of the stuff we listened to has been really good. Then, right, the final track final band is Wolf Alice. Again, it's a band I don't know a lot of. I do remember listening to their 2015 release, and not really enjoying it that much. I found them, I think, a difficult band to pin down. The tracks are all quite different, one from the other. They are a big band. They have become a really big band, and I've never, I think, quite seen why that is. So maybe this album or this track's going to change my mind. Let's have a look. So I'm going to take the single. I don't know if taking the single is a good thing or not. I mean, maybe it's the blandest thing on there. Let's see. I don't have anything else to go on. This is called Bloom Baby Bloom. It's funny, I mean, just talking about Chili Gonzalez, that sounds to me like a copy of Don't Stop by Chili Gonzalez. I mean, what do you think? To me, that sounds like a stolen piece of music. I'm not a musician, and I don't know how people write songs, but I think that part is very clever. It's kind of holding off from getting back into that. You just think it's coming, it's not coming, then it comes, and that's nice. I like that. Okay, that's not a bad track, and it's a very well written song, but it's still not a band, I think, that really captures my imagination. I don't know what the Mercury judges are looking for, or if there's a kind of mindset, but all of the tracks we've played seem to me, apart from maybe, was it Martin Carthy? Let me make sure I've got that name right. Yeah, Martin Carthy. Apart from Martin Carthy's album, all of the tracks I've played seem to be very pristine, very, very well produced. And I guess I kind of like my music a little bit messy, not so refined. And I think Wolf Alice is a kind of very refined music. I can see the appeal, and I can see that track is going to sound amazing live when it hasn't got all that kind of production on it. I don't know. I think I'll listen to that album a bit more, but it's not all that we listen to. It's not one of my favourites. So that they are the Mercury Prize nominees. I hope you have dipped in to some of these tracks, and I'd be really interested to know what you think and who you think are going to win. If I had to place money, I would place my money on FKA Twigs. That's the one that really stood out for me and struck me. And what I would say is, if you listen to that album, try and listen to it with a pair of headphones. It really is quite an exciting piece of music. So thanks for watching. It has taken me forever. You cannot believe how difficult it was to make this video, and all that went wrong making it. This is day 2, and it's very late at night of trying to record this and get this finished. If you got to the end, let me know what you think. Do subscribe if you want to join in the conversation. Have a look at some of the other videos, and press the like button. Thanks for watching.